cuts in state higher education funding have led public colleges and universities to sharply raise tuition and fees, which in turn has helped push student debt to more than $1.5 trillion and put college out of reach for millions. Alan Greenblatt's article, Issues in Higher Education, from the CQ researcher discusses the continuing rise in college tuition. Greenblatt says, as costs rise, higher education has increasingly become ideological. This is making college out of reach for millions, a large population in America. This year, funding for higher education was cut by 6.25%, capping off a 35% in inflation-adjusted cutbacks. The rise in costs, in turn, has propelled total student debt to a record $1.5 trillion, more than twice what consumers owe on credit cards. The average baccalaureate recipient at a public or private college in 2017 faced $28,500 in debt. Currently, there's a debate whether or not college tuition should be free. A huge argument against free college tuition is that college costs would be transferred from college students to taxpayers. Another argument is that people would take advantage and still not be successful. College tuition should be reduced, if not free. In today's world, it is almost a requirement to have a degree or certification, think trades, in order to support a family. Most people find it difficult to come across jobs that pay well without first receiving either a degree or a certificate of a profession. With the rise of costs, it is limiting the amount of people who are able to attend college. This is making it more and more difficult to live without a struggle. It's like the old saying, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. People who can afford college usually attend, and people who don't typically struggle. The rise of tuition makes it more challenging to move up in the economic and social classes. With the argument that taxpayer money would be wasted because of students taking advantage, it is possible to require a certain GPA and a certain amount of credits per term for students to be eligible for free tuition. This would reduce the amount of wasted taxpayers' money, and it would keep students who need assistance from taking advantage. These students would be earning their free tuition essentially. Aristotle defines indignation as a pain caused by unfair treatment. This current public issue can make people often feel this way because college students don't typically have a say about how our tuition is increased. It is unfair to college students to have to keep paying more and more every year. It is also unfair to those who can barely afford college at all. It is not a fair system to have to go into debt in order to make more money. The college student is becoming deeper and deeper in debt every year without any say. It's somewhat ridiculous how much it costs to make money. It is ridiculous that people have to pay off debts for 10, 20, sometimes often even 30 years just to be able to support a family. It is ridiculous that college funding is becoming more and more limited. And because of that, college tuition should at least be free, if not reduced.